Invasion angle.
It's
Welcome to episode 64.
yeah,
Alex
64.
Nintendo.
Wow. I was confused by that because at first I thought it was like a different episode, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
What
But
episode
yeah,
is it? Is it 63?
64. It's 64. Like I
Oh,
was saying. And yeah, if you watch the podcast and you're a part of it, you usually know, but it's okay. It's all right. Here we are. We're all really excited because this Saturday is Saturday night main event
nice
and
teeth, Chris.
R-Truth, a favorite of Chris and Jason's, is going for the title against John Cena. So everyone's really excited here that we couldn't even remember the episode number. And I guess because I'm not excited about that I remembered it. But I don't even know where to start with this week of wrestling. I guess we
Is
could
he?
start with
Is he fighting for the title?
yeah. He
Mm.
is. Him and little Jimmy. So hopefully little Jimmy helps him because I think little Jimmy hopefully gets involved, and if Travis Scott shows up, little Jimmy's gonna fuck him up. I really hope so.
I don't
All
know. Did you
right.
see the press conference where John Cena was like, there's no way in the time space continuum that he could have been watching me when he was growing up?
Yeah, he said it doesn't add up, but how dare him? R-Truth has lived millions of lives, and he's a sentient being, so time doesn't really exist to him. It's basically an illusion. So Cena should already know that, but evil Cena is a little bit dumb, you know. So what can you do?
Yep.
What can you really do? But
Good
yeah, we'll need
question.
to pull up the Saturday Night Live main event at some point because we will go over
Yeah.
Okay,
So no,
the match card.
I
Saturday
just
Night
looked.
Live main event, we
Stop!
got.
Stop! 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 I just looked it up. It is not. It's a non-title match,
So it's not on the line.
according to Forbes.com.
Well, what is the fucking point of that then?
The only
Because
title
you might.
match is the Jey
It's an
Uso match.
eliminator.
I mean, they should at least call it Eliminator, which is one of my least favorite things AEW does, but it's better than a non-title match because at least R-Truth is fighting for some. Because I guess I understand not making it a title match because R-Truth has done nothing at all to deserve that, and there's obviously a lot more deserving main event guys, so that kind of goes against storyline and kayfabe for that to happen. But
I don't know. It's just like, why
might as
not?
well.
Yeah.
WWE fans don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about that stuff. You know what I mean? WWE
Yeah.
fans don't. They're like, oh, why is R-Truth getting a title shot? They don't care, dude. WWE people just get title shots for no reason all the time. You know, so
Logan Paul.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. He did nothing for that title shot, which he's getting on Saturday. So
Isn't
why
this
not
like his
R-Truth
second?
too?
Isn't this his second title shot? Hasn't he had it before, or was that like in
Yeah,
Saudi?
yeah, against Roman and Saudi, which is one of his best
Oh,
matches
wow.
that Logan's had for sure.
So
But yeah,
like,
so
what does it matter?
and it just makes the card look better, drags more
Yeah.
fans. Like, oh, and Cena's got the title on the line because I like the idea of Cena putting the title on the line against a lot of ruthless aggression era guys that he came up with. He went through Randy and now R-Truth, but it just takes away from the feel. It's I don't know. I'm not feeling that one,
Maybe
Trips.
Truth is winning.
Yeah, maybe truth is stranger than fiction. That's what I've heard, at
Wow.
least. That's what somebody told me one time. And you know, I told them, I said,
I
shut the
want to
fuck up,
believe.
dude. I said, shut the fuck up because it is now time, you fucking idiot, with your little phrases for rapid fire. And I think we should start out with something that I know everyone's excited about. Everyone's excited about in the Goon universe. Cora Jade, her OnlyFans is coming soon.
All right.
Uh oh. Someone just woke up.
Damn. What's her name again? Elena something?
Elena Black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone make sure to type that down.
All
Elena,
right.
I just woke up with my Coke up, baby. But yeah, so she's probably not. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. She's probably gonna. It's a fucking money grab. Just like remember when Tony
As,
did that?
as she should.
Yeah,
No, 100%.
Yeah. Get your fucking
Drag the
money, bro.
gooning marks. drag the gooning marks in, dude, and
Yeah, I
let
was
them.
to shit on people. I was I sent it in a chat earlier. I think Jason saw it. There's this fucking convention they do signings and like live signings called Legends of the Ring,
Yeah,
and they're selling a photoshopped Alexa Bliss. It's like a weird ass pic that like it's not her body. It's just like they just put her face on it. They're selling it for $20. I'm like, you guys are fucking disgusting pieces of shit. Like, the fuck is this?
Do
Like,
you know what they said?
why would any wrestler want to fucking sign there now if you're selling that weird shit? Like,
Because
Oh, I like money. Yeah, I like money though.
true. I mean, some fucking sicko is gonna buy it, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it
know
is
why.
very
I don't
disturbing.
know why they would buy it. Just do you have a printer? Go to like Kinko's.
Yeah, and just put your Alexa Bliss figure inside of that.
Some sick fuckers, man.
Some sick people in this world.
yeah,
Is there any different rapid fire than that?
yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Is
Well,
Braun
this is some.
Strowman starring OnlyFans?
He is. He is. No, he's actually going to be hosting his own show, so he'll be still working in unison with WWE because I believe they produce it about like cooking food or something while he gets through his injury, I
Nice.
guess. Hey, you want to
I
eat
don't.
some fucking food? All he does is eat 10 pounds of meat all day. You know, if I wanted a cooking show from a WWE guy, I'd have Baron Corbin. You fucks. And I love Braun
Mm,
Strowman. I love me some Braun, but come on, dude. Baron's been. If anyone deserves that show, it's him, and it's fucking crazy to me. It's crazy.
I'd rather watch
Talk,
Cesar Bononi talk about fitness.
yeah.
It's true.
Talk about fitness and not answer our cameo request. Fuck you, Cesar.
Well, he was done
He
with Cameo,
answered.
dude. He messaged me. He answered. I DM'd him. I said, "Are you still on Cameo?" And he said, "No,
Nope.
sorry, but thank you for your support." So don't you ever drag his name through the mud, John. I
Oh,
swear to God.
I fucking will drag his name through the mud because I don't
Oh,
know if you noticed.
really? Do you know?
That
Do you
says
know who? Do you know who he's a personal trainer of, John? Before you eat your words that you're about to prepare on
David
a
Arquette.
who David Arquette and
Ethan
Peter Avalon.
Ethan Page.
He helped Ethan Page for a little while. Now Ethan Page has real trainers at the WWE Performance Center and with WWE.
Ethan
Okay.
Page got to the size he's at now through Cesar. Okay. And now get back to what you were saying.
Oh no, yeah, he just says there's a piece of shit. Yeah, that's what I was saying because I don't know if you
Ooh.
noticed. My name is Jonnie Radke, so this pod is going to be a lot of clips of me calling out motherfuckers because I'm super evil now, super heel evil this episode,
I'm fucking scared.
and they're canceling you.
I do
All right, but
good girls like bad guys.
I don't get it either. But the next rapid fire is some great news for AEW and AEW fans alike. Dynamite last week drew the highest viewership of 2025 while being up against NBA and NHL playoffs at the same time. And I believe it
It
was
was a great episode.
682,000. So
Without
without,
Max, yeah.
yeah, without Max. So you figure at least 700K, over 700K. And I just burped my roke. I just burped my roke out. But yeah, at least 700K, and you would have to figure it'd be at least 50K more without the playoffs going on. Because wrestling fans more than anything, I think a lot of them are hockey fans too. I've come to find because the sports are very similar.
The people
Um,
of Samoa Joseph.
yeah, and
What?
on Saturday night main event, and other news, Tatanka will be
This is what the main
appearing with his
event was,
son.
right?
What?
Sorry, on Dynamite, the main event that when they got those ratings, it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
the steel
steel
cage,
cage, right?
yeah, with
Great
the
ending
Samoa
to that
Joseph and
match too.
Moxley. Yeah, it was a great match in general, and I
Fun
love
stuff.
Samoa Joe. I love him.
But yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, you can get back into the Saturday night main event.
Tatanka will be appearing with his two sons,
That's
Joseph
right. I saw
and
that.
Jeremiah. Yeah, so that should be cool. I'm hoping that like someone beats the fuck out of Tatanka and his sons.
They're both like
Um,
they were both like collegiate wrestlers, Chris.
Yeah. So I'm hoping
And
like
one of
someone
them is
like
like really jacked.
yeah. So I'm hoping like someone
I don't
steps
know.
up to Tatanka and like disrespects Tatanka and takes him out, and then like his
Who
sons are like,
cares?
"Oh,
Who cares?
how dare you attack the Native
I do
American
like
community like this,
Tatanka.
Chris?"
I saw him at an indie show
I
and
like
Yeah.
with John. He was very good.
John told me his
Yeah.
favorite Native American's Chief J Strongbow.
I do like him.
Was he
I think
really?
he was. I think yeah,
Did
he was
he,
in
did he,
WWE, but I think he was just
yeah.
Italian.
I was gonna say, was it like a work
Yeah, well,
thing? That's fucked up.
is Tatanka actually Native American though?
I can Google it. I don't
Our
fucking know.
grandma
I
used
don't
to
I don't
watch Chief J
I don't think he
Strongbow
is.
on TV.
Yeah,
Our dad used to
yeah.
tell
I
us
don't I
that.
don't think
So, like,
Tatanka is. I think they just said, hey, it's like Yokozuna said he was
Yeah, he,
fucking.
he
Yeah.
is. It says.
All right, that's good.
Oh nope,
Uh,
nope, nope. That's fucking Google AI lying to me for a second.
classic.
Google AI doesn't know shit anymore. Did it ever?
I don't know.
But
Keep
yeah,
talking. I'll figure it out.
yeah. Well, it's just like obviously Prince Albert's was really just a hidden Japanese man. You know
You should
what do they call him? Lord
Oh, it's Lord
Bukaki.
Tensai.
Lord Tensei.
Yeah, Lord
Did he
Bukaki.
have
That's
a
what.
Prince Albert?
Come on, dude.
Well, when he was Prince Albert, that was the I don't know.
Yeah, he
That
had like
was
the piercings.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if
did
he
he
had
have
it
the
on his
piercing?
dick hole. Yeah, because the Prince Albert, it's like a chain, and you can connect them all to your dick hole. You know, you get the Prince Albert, your dick hole piercing, which that's probably why Vince came up with the name. He's like, "Hey, pull out that hog! I heard you got your fucking dick pierced." And then he does, and he's like, "What's that called?" You know, because Vince probably would be super interested in that, and he's like a Prince
It's
Albert. It's
called
like,
an
"That's
A
your
train.
name. That's it." You
I
know,
like when
and then
he
he's
was A
like,
train.
yeah, and he's like, "Well, can you tell
So
Pat? Yeah, can you tell Pat Patterson to get his finger out of my butt, though, at least pull my
Okay.
pants
all
up?"
right. I think Tatanka was. It says the Lumbee tribe, but I can't tell if he was part of the Lumbee tribe or just the character was
Like
part
an
of the
honorary
Lumbee tribe.
member. Yeah, I
No,
know. The
I
So
believe
WWE,
he
like,
is.
I can't tell. I don't know. I'm not
I
getting
just
real
thought
answers.
I remember seeing a doc with him where he said he wasn't, but he did the character. So, but I don't know. Maybe I'm
I don't
mixing it
know.
up with
He's
like
from
one of the other million people.
he's from North
He's part
Carolina,
of
and
that
that's where
tribe
that
of North
tribe's from.
Carolina. Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Well,
so maybe he is. It's hard to tell with WWE because
Oh
nothing is what
shit.
it
Let's see what
seems.
this Reddit says. He's
And
not
don't you
Native
guys?
American at all. He's Samoan.
Yeah,
oh,
there we
all right.
go. Just like Yokozuna. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
hidden
know if this is
Japanese.
real. This is just some guy saying that on
Chief J Strong, by
Reddit.
the way, is an Italian American.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just to
And
clarify
don't
that.
you guys and to clarify, don't
Oh,
you
he's
guys
from
ever?
he's from Nutley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay, Jersey boy.
Okay, what are you
But
saying? Go ahead.
I was saying, don't you guys ever defend Pat Patterson? Okay.
That was you, dude.
How dare you? How dare you? I'm fucking after that. He made Roddy cry, and Roddy couldn't even fucking talk about it. All right.
So, what's on the card?
Well,
You also have Sami Zayn and CM Punk versus Braun
Next.
Breaker and Seth Rollins.
yeah.
What do you mean next, dude? There's only like one other match besides that, so we got to take it as it comes.
Is this
Yeah.
where like Sammy's turning heel or some shit?
Um,
Is that what people are saying?
I don't know. He would turn heel, I guess, and join Seth and
Do they have a name?
Paulie and I don't know, Paulie and the boys. That's what I call them.
The Heyman family.
Yeah, the
There you
Heyman
go.
family.
They're just a fake Callis family.
Yeah, it's cool. And then they have that like chick too that's like 18 years old. Oh no, wait, that's his girlfriend. Sorry. Whoops.
Oh, Heyman. Yeah, Heyman's dating
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. Yeah.
Yep, he's
Yep.
Billy Belichick in it. It's cool, dude. That's what people do now. It's not a big deal. Nothing weird about that. Nothing weird at all, dude. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, in other rapid fire news.
Imagine being 23 and you go home to Paul Heyman. That must fucking suck.
And then you
Yeah.
just hear this.
Go away, Baton.
Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the soundboard, dude?
I'd rather be
I'm
23
working on the
going.
soundboard still. Don't worry about it.
I'd rather be 23 and going home to Josh Block than Paul Heyman, honestly.
All right. So
I'm just being honest, dude.
Army something.
And
Anyway,
Josh is better looking than Neon.
so it
Okay,
seems
I
like
just
we're
have to
not
get that out
interested in
there.
any of these matches. So let's move on to the next one. Still
Well,
cage
it
match.
seems like we are in rapid fire, and then all of a sudden we're just like talking about
Oh,
Saturday
dude,
main event.
I was confused. We like
I
opened
was
with
just
that and
following
then
Chris.
pivoted.
No,
I
we can
got
go back and
confused,
forth.
dude.
That's
It's a
fine.
confusing podcast, dude. It is. But
Yeah.
no,
Whoa.
I had
I
good
got a
news.
rapid fire. Okay, you
Yeah,
go.
let's hear it. No, you go first.
I
Take
was
it.
just gonna. This is bad news, so we'll leave with the bad news, and then you can hit us with
Okay,
good news.
that's a good idea.
Zoe
Good
Stark
cop, bad
broke her
cop.
leg, crazy style.
Did they confirm it was a leg break?
I don't know, but it
Or are you
looked
just
like
are you
it.
just saying that? All right, you're just saying that.
She
I think it
tore
was like
her.
probably her most of her ligaments in her knee.
Mm,
She's had knee issues
yeah, she
too.
fucked her knee up. Okay.
Yeah, she's had knee issues in the past. So,
Jason just likes to spread misinformation, dude.
but good news for rapid fire. Roman Reigns and Jason Momoa are in talks for a Street Fighter live action film. Do they play Ken and
Wow.
Ryu? Do you think?
Maybe.
And do you
I
think they go
don't
with WWE
know.
tradition of Yokozuna and play Japanese guys? I guess we'll see. This is big news for Chris. When I saw this, I knew he'd be so excited. Tommy Dreamer inducted into the ACW whatever Hall of Fame they have. They presented him with like a Hall of Fame belt
Good for
with
him.
all the
Chris has left the podcast. Chris has
yeah,
left
he's
the
gone.
building.
I know. He can't get away from this guy. I'm sorry, dude. When I saw this fucking picture, it bothered me too.
It was Hall of Fame. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
well, it's that
ACW.
company
Yeah.
W. I think they're out. Where are they are? Ohio, I believe.
Did Raven? I heard Raven came out.
I could see that. I just saw like the picture of him backstage with like the
Well, on Raven's
going like
podcast
this.
on Monday, he said that he was coming out and that was happening Sunday. So
Okay, so
maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Maybe he made it or not.
I mean, I don't know. If Raven made it to it, yeah, I don't know.
Well, 'cause
Also,
Well,
it's based out of Poughkeepsie, New York.
Yeah, close enough.
that's it. Okay. So I
Current
wonder if
champion is Richard Holiday, I believe.
Heard of
I'm pretty
him.
sure Matt Cardona held their title for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Raven, Tommy
Yeah.
Dreamer.
I wonder if Puff has worked with them, or he attacked and accosted verbally on the mic their mayor too.
Guys, did you know that they ended WWE house shows?
I thought they was cutting down. Oh no, Raven saved Tommy Dreamer. Wow.
Wow,
A
thanks,
face
Raven.
turn.
It's the heel turn for you, dude.
Oh, I know.
Are they actually getting rid of him all like completely?
I thought they were just cutting down.
I'm just trying to spread misinformation again, so
I mean, for me, it's like I'm okay with it, because like WWE house shows, like they serve no purpose except to bring
just
like little
cheaper.
kids in. Yeah, and no one wants to take crazy bumps. Like what is it? We don't need those anymore.
I went to one and Hardy did a Swanton bomb after like a week before he was like, I'm not doing Swanton bombs anymore in house shows. And then he just did it anyway.
He was feeling the vibe, I guess. I mean, I've gone to some like good house shows too. I could see why they would cut down on him though.
Mine was in
overall.
Did you see what happened to NXT's house show?
No, what?
Or maybe it wasn't a house show. Maybe it was at when. Let me look up the date and then I'll confirm. But it wasn't a house show. They were moving next week's episode to Tampa, and then they couldn't sell enough tickets, so they moved it back to the Performance Center. So I don't know what's going on.
Ouch.
I think that's what happens when you move their talent too fast. No one wants to come to the show. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, and I think like it was kind of stupid. Like, just keep it at the kind of Performance Center setup they have because those are always sold out. It's in Florida, so they have like a fan base that like. If you ever see like pre-show like any videos or pictures, it's like before the show starts, there's a fucking line all the way through the parking lot, and it's like a territory. So I wouldn't exploit your live crowd like that. I would stick to pay-per-views with NXT moving around here and there. doing some in Vegas, doing some wherever. But
NXT was cool when they toured. I went to some of those shows, and then they stopped
yeah,
doing that. And they ran some, like they ran my high school gym. It was
yeah,
cool.
they should do something like a summer tour or something like that. You know, like I don't think like you know
Yeah,
going on a full tour right away and trying to do that. Like, yeah, take a couple baby steps
they
first and
actually
kind of get the temperature.
they ran my high school gym, and the next day I went again, and guess where it was? We said it
Where
already. Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Because I went from Tom's River and I drove back to Ramapo.
Yeah, and
And then the
they've
next
got a
day I
pretty
went to Poughkeepsie.
they got a pretty famous
It's
murderer up in Poughkeepsie. You guys should check that out.
there's like that scary horror movie, the Poughkeepsie tapes. I went there one time. They have like a bunch of bridges.
Yeah, they do. It was dark, so I didn't really see much, but
It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
it's true.
Yeah.
It was
It's
in
not
like
a bad
February.
place.
So
Well, with that
it was
said, I think
cold
it's
and
time
dark.
to get a little bit raw before we hop into quizzes and last week's
What
Dynamite.
about
Or...
Saturday Night Main Event?
Shenanigans.
No, well, I figured we do Raw before that, just because a lot of
Okay.
things. It's the go home show, and all of it. The storylines kind of led to, Saturday Night Main Event. And yeah, before I do that, I know
You
I've
missed-
talked a lot about my love for the Swedish Zins at 11 milligrams, and then my disgust when I realized I couldn't get them in this country outside of illegal tobacco shops in New York City. And I ran into another company on ON, and they have 8 milligrams, not 11, but they have 8.
Well, just
Are they?
buy a 2-3 or a sixer, and then you can it'll be
It just,
14.
yeah, but I mean, then I'll just, yeah, but so I got right here,
Yeah, you'll go through
citrus,
it faster.
wintergreen,
Wow,
mint,
banana.
coffee, which I have in the morning, and
Banana.
cinnamon. And are they a sponsor of the show yet? I don't know. Maybe if they're lucky, we'll consider it one day. But it was a good
We're gonna
start
get
for them.
some like ratchet one. It's like
They're not as good as Zins quality wise.
pouches.
They're a little,
Back of
they're a little
butt.
bit, yeah. But they're 8
Mm.
milligrams at least. And yeah, I guess before we go into Raw, I'll just go over a tiny bit my little weekend excursion because it was very WWE centric, AEW centric as well.
Who cares?
I was
I'm joking.
I
Yeah,
got that's where I got all these insane amount of ons, and I actually got free Zins too.
Wow.
Because they were sponsors at this show, this festival, Rockville, which was in Daytona Beach, and it was fucking awesome. Union Underground was there, which they had no right to be, but they were. They do the classic Raw theme. I got this. Yeah, I saw. Yep, Killswitch Engage doing Punk song. They did Roddy Strong song too. Marilyn Manson did Disposable Teens, the old SmackDown theme. I feel like, and then the ICP was there, Down with the Clown.
wow.
Who
Do you
was
have any?
and
Do you have
worked with
Fago?
all of them. I'm like
You can
smart
see
enough
them,
not to
dude.
walk. I'll send you the clip,
How
but I didn't
dare
go
you?
close
Oh,
enough
did you?
to get
You
hit.
went and you saw them?
I watched like 20 minutes
I
of
thought
them.
you I just
What
thought I knew you enough that you were gonna be like, fuck these juggalos.
what song did they do?
I didn't see Homies. I don't like that's the only song like I actually know by name. The rest
Yeah,
of it just
same.
sounds the
Well,
same to me.
Miracles.
You guys are stupid. You got a
Well,
lot
I
of games.
mean,
You got Hocus Pocus. That's a good one.
yeah,
Tilt-A-Whirl's good. That's like a rock type song.
yeah,
The dating game is fun.
yeah.
Where are my juggalos
Um,
at? Go into Chris's DMs and send him your
I
favorite
kept
song
I kept saying
by
that.
ICP.
I kept doing the same thing that dude always says before he jumps into like a microwave with fucking barbed wire on it.
Superhuman.
For all my juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop whoop.
Then what does he
It
say?
was-
Come on. You know it.
I
What
forget.
does he say?
He says, "Fuck this shit," and then he
That's-
jumps.
Fuck this shit. Huh?
I can't believe
And then
he's
he
still.
just-
I can't believe he's still doing it.
I love that
Uh,
Janela
I
did
can.
a clip with him. I mean, I don't know. If you listen
It's
to
over,
ICP all
bud.
day, what else is there to
It's
do?
over.
Yeah. I mean, he should at this point at least get an appearance on some shitty indie where he comes out and just
I don't
like,
even know. Oh, he's done it. I feel like, right?
as he?
At the height of his
Yeah,
popularity, I feel like he did.
yeah, a little bit.
He's from what? A Florida
Yeah.
guy, probably.
What's going on with Big Daddy Mark? That's
Who
his name, right?
cares? He like went crazy. No, he like crashed out on Twitter like couple months ago.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's Big Daddy Mark?
He's the guy
Undertaker?
who
Time to
sings.
play the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy is
Yeah,
crashing out. I've always hated him.
that was
So
like months ago. I don't know really know what he's up to now.
yeah, I haven't seen him on anything after like everyone was going
He was
crazy
on
about him and stuff.
he was on Beyond Wrestling.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve any of the credit. There's a lot of more talented fans out there that could bring more to the wrestling community than that piece of shit ever did. I know everyone's like,
Come
"Oh, he's such
on,
a nice
dude.
guy. He's such a nice guy." Yeah, you don't know the real
We don't
guy,
know the full
okay?
story, okay?
You don't know exactly. You guys don't know the full story. All right. You just don't get it. Maybe one day you will. But
And
it's
we just lost our listener, Big Daddy Mark. I'm sorry.
yeah. How could you? Why would you do that? Yeah.
Anyway,
Dude,
Yeah,
I like when
you
he
missed the
sings
rapid
Mo
fire.
Bamba.
yeah. I'm super heel now, so I don't have time to be nice to nice guys, you know?
You
They make
missed
me sick.
you missed a rapid fire. Oh, John's drinking pee.
Nathan's
What is that?
oh, it's not Nature's Twist. That's my second drink for
Damn
today's
right it is.
show. And it's
Dude,
delicious.
you missed
What's the
All Out is not going to be in Chicago this year for the first time. It's in Toronto,
Yeah, I saw that's right. That's right. It's in T Town.
September 20th.
Hey,
So
sometimes you gotta switch it up.
expect WB to run a show somewhere in Canada that day too.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, well I mean I think that's probably a good thing. Like they're already doing like the residency basically in Chicago, like
Yeah.
they're doing in Philly. So I think they should switch it up a little bit, you know? Like
I'm happy, man, dude.
yeah,
Does
because
anyone?
AEW needs to be more strategic with opening up new territories, you know? So I
Mhm.
think that's Toronto is something they did pretty well with when Cope returned. And will we see a
Was
Cope
that
return in
Revolution? I think.
Toronto? Will we see a Cope return in Toronto or return before then?
That's a good
Um,
question.
Probably. I'd have to say before then. It's September 20th. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna be gone from all summer.
yeah. The Young Bucks said we're fucking tired of him. We're writing him off TV.
Maybe he's gonna hang out with Christian finally or some bullshit.
Yeah, he needs to be a heel. He needs a heel run in AEW. Okay, he needs something fresh because
I
he
hope
was
he
killing it with the Cope Ope and stuff like that. But that injury when he came back, like to me, when he came back as a face and doing a little bit of Moxley and FTR, it just
It was
at first was
smooth.
exciting, but it fell flat. Yep, Z's
I hope he
Z Aziz
I hope his
Ansari.
I hope his next run is out the door. Am I right?
Wow.
Yeah, back to
Come on,
WWE.
guys. Come on.
Dun it, dun, dun, dun it,
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun it, dun, dun.
go back to WWE. You'll lower the median age of the wrestlers.
Yep, he'll
Mhm.
be the speed
Is
champ,
our Truth
baby.
versus John Cena the first like 100+ match? Are they how old's John Cena?
He's like 47, 48, 46. I think he
I'm
might
gonna
be
Google, I'm gonna
46. I think
Google
AJ's
this.
He's
a little
48.
He's 48, so I was right the
And how
first
old's our
time.
Truth?
Probably 50,
I'm working on
51.
it.
I want to say 51.
53.
Oh, 100
53.
plus.
Wow. 100 plus
It's
match,
101.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
when's the
knew it.
last has AEW had a 100 plus match?
Probably the Jericho versus Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, you're righteous.
If that
There it
happened, I don't
is.
know if that happened, but
Yeah, I
I
don't know if
mean,
it's happening
But
outside
did
of a
Billy
tag
Gunn
match.
versus Jericho or Dustin maybe?
Did Billy ever face Jericho 1v1 though?
That's what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's tags or not. But all right, let's hop into Raw now that I
Raw
I
time.
put my I put my 8 milligram coffee on.
You said that's for the morning.
I know. I'm just trying to get jolted up here for Raw.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go out of order the matches. I, took notes randomly and just threw them together like a psycho. But starting off, as we previously mentioned, Zoe Stark had a yucky injury. It was very scary, and I was scared and I didn't like it. And then everyone on Instagram has to do the slow mos, which I reposted in my story just to give everyone an idea. But hey, it scared me even more. But yeah, it looks like she tore every ligament in her knee, and we wish her the best. But what I thought was very wrestling and badass was while this was happening, like you could tell like Kairi Sane was like a little bit like, oh fuck, and like the ref.
It's Kyrie, buddy.
Kyrie. Sorry, I Americanized it because I'm an American piece of shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't ask.
Isn't Johnny Radke Canadian?
I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I'm just falling in reverse right now. I have no idea.
It's true. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. What
he's American. I like.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course, he's American, dude. All the best POSs are. So, mommy was in the corner, and they show all these reactions, but they cut to her, and she's still just focused on the match. Like she's looking at Kari, and she's like, starts to like grin, and she's like, "Yeah,
Kyrie.
now I'm gonna fuck Kyrie." Sorry, I said Kari now.
What's going on with you?
I don't know, dude.
You need
I don't
4
know.
milligrams, buddy.
I'm insane in the brain, dude. I don't
You
get
need
it.
some nootropics.
What did you guys listen to? This is important. They had some good Zen puns this week. I forget them.
Yeah. Well,
He's in trouble.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And you realize that nicotine is a nootropic, Jason. So stop it. Don't.
I'm trying to go to the fucking nootropic cafe. What's this shit called?
Yeah.
Rainforest Tropical Cafe.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude. That's
a stretch, but
that was good.
Yeah, no, they had a name mistake too on This Is Important. Like Pug, remember?
Pug?
Yeah, the actress. Her last name's Pug.
Oh, Florence Pug.
Yeah,
see, I'm just like Durs right now. I said her name on accident, on fault, because I'm trying to test you guys, and it's about being a joke.
Not to make this is important podcast, but they did talk about that for like 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't think not once did they say her name right.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
It's Pew, isn't it?
Yeah, I always said Pew.
Yeah.
I'd never knew anyone would look at that and say it a different. Would say that in the American language.
I don't know, man.
But
back to Kairi Sane.
Yeah, to Kairi Zaney.
It's Billy's sister.
Yeah. Billy. But yeah,
so marry mommy JBL, and then she'll be Carrie Bradshaw. Shout out Sex and the City fans.
I'm one of them. I've seen every season, and I've actually watched the newer show too, which not a lot of fans can say. Kind of fair weather fans out there.
I haven't really watched any of it.
Yeah, it's all fantastic.
Rest in peace, Mr. Big.
Yep. Rest in peace, Mr. Big. You piece of shit. Because he was canceled, and that's why we got him off the show. They were canceling Big. But yeah, so Rhea wins, and so now she's in the Money in the Bank because it was a qualifying match. And so that was cool. That was cool beans. And we'll jump to the other Money in the Bank qualifying match that night. We had Lyra.
Oh, I know who it was.
Well, it was Big Bex, one of our show's favorites, Natalia, and then Roxanne Perez. Yep. And Bex hit the manhandle slam, and she's about to get that 1, 2, 3. But then Lyra comes out of nowhere and pulls her out of the ring and just starts beating her fucking ass. And they start whooping ass all the way up the ramp. And then they gave Roxanne Perez the opening to get the dub. And I know Chris was happy because he's a Roxanne Perez freak.
I put her what? I think I put her second on or third.
Yeah,
on the women's thing.
I don't think I even had her on my list. I don't think I even had her on my list because I'm a piece of shit.
He goes for $6.
Well, dude, I'm a super heel now. I said it, so don't expect anything but scumbag moves from
Bro,
me.
and she gave
Just
Dom
wants her
some
to
chicken
turn on the
nuggets,
red
dude.
light. Am I
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, exactly.
Turn
Eh,
on the
Ed,
red light.
but also with that being said, to give some backstage stuff with Roxanne. So Liv's obviously doing her movie, so Judgment Day is kind of just, been down one of the coolest chicks they got. So Finn shows up backstage, and then you see him, and then it cuts to Dominic and the boys, and they're like, "Why is she there?" And then they cut back, and it's Roxanne, and Finn smiles, the evil smile, and he's like, "He he he." So I think he's bringing her into
Sick.
which he should be able to, dude. If everyone else is, he's actually
The elder.
only he's the only original member now of like the original 3 or 4, yeah, with Edge,
Edge,
Damian
Damian
Priest, and
Priest,
Rhea,
Rhea.
and then they brought Finn in, and then Finn
He
convinced
brought
them to
in
turn on Edge
John
like later
David
that night. Yeah,
McDonough.
yeah, and he brought in Madonna, and so yeah, that was cool. Which JD, how wouldn't he join? He literally has the initials of the fucking Judgment Day. He was
Sure.
born for that shit.
Carlito.
So that's cool. That's a little bit fun. I like Evil Roxanne. I like her. It's a
You think they're
vibe.
gonna
It's a
change
lot.
her song?
Hopefully to the police,
Yeah.
Roxanne.
If she was in
Yeah,
AEW, it would. Tony Khan's
Mhm.
not afraid to buy fucking
yeah.
music
Tony's not
rights.
cheap. Yeah, I know. And you would think WWE with all the money in the fucking world now, part of Saudi Arabian and funds and Beep Boop Bops and TKO and this and that they could just have all custom songs. You know,
Hey,
this
listen,
it was
they have every song you want. If every song you want is by The Weeknd or Travis Scott.
Dude, fuck the weekend. You heard it here first. His movie
Hey, come
sucks.
on. I kind of like. I want to
yeah.
see his movie.
Dude, it was so bad. Don't even waste your time.
The
We'll talk
album
about
with the
that.
same
We'll
name
talk
is really
about that at
good.
the end.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
we'll
that.
get into the
If we have
movies
time,
at
I
the
think we're gonna
end.
have to skip a quiz this week. So,
Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah, just ripping through this. So that's cool beans. And then match of the night was Penta and AJ Styles against Judgment Day, Finn and JD. They ripped for 17 minutes, and it was what you would expect it to be. They let them fucking do their thing, and because for the coolest wrestlers, and I mean, just as a wrestling fan, like those are 4 guys that you definitely want to see get it on in the ring. So that was cool. And yeah, Finn got the W for the boys because he's a hero. And yeah, maybe Grande Americano fucked over Penta with his steel plate and his mask, and he fucking headbutted him with it. But whatever, I didn't see it. I missed it. It must have been Bryce on that one. And then Gunther ripped into Logan in his promo that kind of started the show, which was funny because he's like, at least Pat has heart, you know. You're just a little piece of shit. And he's like, if you're lucky enough to beat Jay at Saturday night's main event, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm coming for you. Exactly. You're ready to join the Judgment Day. They need a vampire. Yep, you're in. I talked to Finn. He said you're fucking in.
I go
And
down
then
first.
yeah, and then
I want to
Sheamus.
suck your cock.
And if you can't see, if you're listening, he's got his vampire teeth in.
Yeah.
So
Are they
don't
glow in the
believe
dark? They
him.
look like they are. They're like greenish.
I hope so.
Yeah, but yeah, to end things, Sheamus spanked Waller around while Theory hung outside the ring, and Theory was getting some crowd chants for him. So because Waller's been a piece of shit to him for weeks, and he's starting to get a little bit of that crowd rub. So that's good to see because I've always loved Theory. And yeah, that was Raw. That was Raw in a nutshell. Raw
Are
in a
they
nutshell.
glowing?
Yeah, they are kind of glowing.
You guys ever see the conspiracy theory that Austin Theory is Vince McMahon's illegitimate son? That's why he pushed him so hard.
Nope. What's on the card?
I already told you what's on the fucking card, dude.
Yeah, well, guess what? There's fucking 2 pay-per-views this week, buddy.
let's
Wait,
make
which
our
card? Which card?
Let's make our
What's Saturday?
predictions, and then we'll move on to
Yeah.
double or nothing.
Yeah, Saturday night main event. So we got Cena versus R-Truth. I think we all have Cena. I think that's an
R-Truth.
obvious. All right, we got one R-Truth because Chris
Yeah.
wants to get one
Bitch.
wrong.
I'm gonna
What?
say
No, dude.
Cena.
You'll see, dude.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it isn't a title match.
Yeah, so he could get embarrassed. That would be
Our
funny.
truth. It's gonna be our truth.
Wow,
You're right, Chris.
copycat.
No,
I'm
I didn't.
sticking-
I didn't think about it.
I'm
He's
sticking
sick.
with Cena.
All right,
Sticking
next
with
match.
You know what?
Cena.
Fuck you, Chris. I'm going back to Cena. Anyway. Then we got CM Punk and Sami Zayn.
I'm watching you.
versus Seth Rollins and Braun Baker.
That's
It's a pretty cool
Rollins,
ring.
Braun Breaker. I'm picking him.
Yeah, Rollins and Breaker because on Raw, CM Punk and Sammy came out and they like kind of got the edge over them. So I think that's kind of that strong going into a loss type scenario, which we've been
I
fed
agree.
for fucking years, and I'm tired of it. But yeah, I'm going with Braun and Seth too.
I'll
Seth
do the
freaking
same.
Rollins.
'Cause I don't want to think too much harder about it. And I'm tired of CM Punk letting me down.
Yeah,
Then we got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match.
Like 2-1 at Mania.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Drew.
Are you fucking
Then
kidding me, dude?
if Drew won at Mania, I'm picking Priest here. Right? Fuck it. That motherfucker don't win anything.
Dude,
Yeah,
you know
Drew-
who won. You know exactly who won. Come on.
Jason has no idea.
Google
Drew
it.
won. Drew won.
All right. So who do you guys got? I'm picking Priest.
I'll go with Priest too. I think he's owed a dub.
I think just
Yeah.
because like the steel cage format's like it's like you just have to escape. So I'll give it to Damien.
Yeah, and you can like there's so many creepy easy ways you can win.
He has a whole
that
fucking faction, bro. You can help out.
yeah, you don't have to you can put both guys over in a steel cage match and like a loss in that doesn't really hurt your kayfabe power.
Jey Uso,
and
Logan Paul.
it's Jey Uso.
Yeah, I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
So I mean, I love me some Maverick, especially because I'm a super heel, Jonnie Radke, and I'm a piece of shit. So I'm gonna have to go against my best intuition and say Jey Uso. Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah, they both. I hope they both lose, but Jey Uso.
And quick side anecdote, also
I hope
at
they both lose.
Also at
Could you
Rockville, Motionless in White did not play Rhea Ripley's theme song, and
Damn.
that pissed me the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
off.
because they suck.
What's your favorite thing
How
to
dare
drink?
I'm
Who,
just kidding.
Jason?
No,
What?
what was your favorite drink? At
What, at
Rockville?
Yeah.
I don't know because I mostly hid drinks in and brought like mini Pepsis in every day because they were like drinks are super expensive there. But they had this cool like root beer type company stand that I tried out, and those are always cool.
Is it Pug root beer or mug?
Mug, yeah,
To call back, guys.
it was Pew root beer.
Yeah.
It was Pew root beer.
Mew,
It was
Mew.
yeah, it was Carrie Pew root beer.
Yeah. No vegan
Um,
options.
No, tons of vegan options, which was nice.
Wow! Shout
vegan,
out Rockville.
but vegan and gluten free options
Mhm.
because I'm both. I got both diseases.
Hey, someone's gotta have them.
Someone's gotta have them. But so I guess that's Raw. Is there any more matches we're missing Saturday Night Main Event?
No, it's only 4.
It's just those 4, right? Because I think it's an hour show, right?
Yeah, we can drill through Double or Nothing.
Yeah, let's drill through it. Just like all the
Jason?
Gooners are going to be doing when Cora Jade's OnlyFans comes
Elena
up.
Black.
Yeah, everyone remember her real name so you won't get confused.
Jason, do you have it or no?
Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in a stretcher match.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is pretty
I think
fun.
Mark Briscoe wins.
Really? I'm gonna
give it
say
to him.
Ricochet.
I'm going Ricochet.
Yeah.
Why you bombed?
It would be a nice, moment for Mark to win, but
Dude, hometown of
Ricochet-
Arizona.
what?
Nah, he's from Delaware. I'm joking, but
Yeah, come on, dude.
Phoenix.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. What's the next match?
Up next, we got FTR with Stokely versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. A
I
tag
hate to
team
break it,
match.
everyone. I couldn't care less about this match.
I think
Thank
you
you.
might not be the only one.
I guess Nigel and Danny.
Yeah. I'm going FTR.
Yeah, I mean they just turned heel, so they probably need a win. But
Yeah, I'll
They
say
could use. They
FTR
could
too.
definitely use one. I'm going FTR. Yeah.
I hate
And
hate to say it that I don't care.
I'm
But
getting really tired of this fucking wrestling trope where the former wrestler announcers have to do matches on pay-per-views. But hey,
Fat McAfee did one.
Yeah, you loved that one.
yeah, because he's actually a better wrestler than Nigel McGuinness, so it made
You
sense to
fucking how
me.
dare you,
How
He doesn't
fucking
spike it.
dare
He
you.
doesn't spike his hair up like some sort of asshole.
bro? He's being Robbie Williams.
Dude,
It
he will
is
never
an
beat Robbie Williams.
angel. Dude,
Robbie
fuck.
Williams in monkey form will come out and shred him
When are
to
they gonna
pieces, dude.
re-release Better Man in theaters? I can't fucking
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, an uncut version
Holy
too.
fuck!
It was so
I need-
good. I went to like a super late showing for it too.
You were singing.
Everyone was trying to not fall asleep, but I was
Fuck
like,
you.
this is not me. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying me, dude.
That
I
movie
had
rock, dude.
I got
I don't
emotional,
want
dude.
to rock.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I teared up a little bit. I'm not gonna
The
lie.
ending is fucking powerful, dude.
Yeah. It makes
When's
you
it
want to be a
gonna
better man. I
stop?
gotta be honest. Up next, we have Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa for the.
I'm gonna say Tony. Do you think
Yeah.
Mariah May comes back, or you think she's gone forever?
I hope she comes back. You know,
I hope
this
she
would be
does
the
too,
perfect
but
time.
no.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony
It
time.
seems too perfect for Mariah May to come back, so I don't think she will.
Mm.
But there
Up
you
next,
go. First in
we have
line.
another
First
tag
in
match.
line, baby.
The Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas.
Yeah, what I guess. Yeah, I guess Hurt Syndicate.
Um,
Or
yeah,
maybe,
Hurt Syndicate all day, dude.
or maybe MJF like costing the match or some shit.
If you give Dustin a third title at once, I'm just
I think he's
fucking.
gonna help them. I don't think he's gonna turn on them yet. You
Well,
know.
we said it last week. Does Cedric Alexander return this week now? Today? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I have no
we
idea.
miss you, Cedric. We miss you. We want you to return and do your front
Maybe he
flips.
shows up in the end. I don't know. We'll
The
see.
lumbar
And he
check.
does one. Yeah, he does one of those crazy flips. Flips right over the ropes, like they're not even there.
What is this?
That's like John's like weird accent where he's trying to be
What's wrong, Mister Jackson?
from like the Midwest or something, or like
It's a
Where is
little
it?
IQ brain teaser. Little IQ test brain teaser.
Next match.
all right. Anyway, we all said Hurt Syndicate. So then Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Monet.
Ooh, this one's interesting. I don't know.
I don't know either. This is fucking.
I feel like
'Cause
it's Jamie Hayter.
I feel like it has to be Jamie because there has to be finally where we get the lead up of Mercedes versus Tony for the title because I feel like that is obviously fucking money and that's
Yeah.
the fucking mega match you'd want and you can push that program, you know, as Kid Rock said, all summer long, yeah. So
That's not how it goes.
Def Leppard sucks.
he says all summer long. What do you mean?
Singing
I
Sweet
think-
Home Alabama all summer long.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
I don't.
okay.
That's what he said. I don't.
I left
Def
out the
Leppard
shitty
sucks,
state.
dude.
You want to fucking
Def Leppard.
crying again?
You
What's
want
the
How
shit?
dare
What's he say? A wine, a wine again?
A wine
Yeah.
with some French cries.
Yeah, he was better than Mark McGrath, I have to say though. As the
Whoa.
bully.
I don't know.
You really thought Mark McGrath was a better bully and Joe Dirt too?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Scooby Doo.
No, I'm talking.
Wasn't he in the Scooby Doo
Did
movie?
you ever see fucking Joe?
yeah,
Dirt
yeah, he
too?
was. Yeah,
I did. I don't
yeah.
remember a thing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Mark McGrath takes
All right.
over as the mean guy. They couldn't afford Kid Rock anymore, apparently. So
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
gonna
doing. I don't
say.
know.
I'm gonna say Jamie.
Yeah, I'll say Jamie.
I'll go Jamie too.
This next one is precarious. It's Hangman,
Poughkeepsiest.
Hangman, Adam Page versus Will Ospreay.
Against the bruv.
Yeah, these Owen Hart matches are dope because like I have no idea who's winning.
They've been amazing. This has been one of the best tournaments on both sides of the aisle, man. You really don't fucking know. It's been stacked, but I would say probably Will Ospreay. I think.
I'm gonna say Hangman just because I love him.
I know you do, and it'd be too hard for you to say anything else.
Exactly.
I think
Fuck CM Punk.
I think it makes more sense for Hangman versus Moxley than or whoever wins the title. I don't know. Now I'm confused.
All right, just pick one, dude.
Hangman, fucking Hangman,
Okay.
dude. All right.
2 Hangmans, and we got one Will Ospreay.
I don't remember.
Will Ospreay, Mr. Krispy Kreme himself. Oh wow, bruv.
What a dog shit
Assassin's
t-shirt they made.
Creed.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What?
AEW made like a Krispy Kreme Will Ospreay shirt. I'm like, who the fuck wearing this?
Stop trying to push that on us, dude. Like,
Dude.
stop. Like, we get
Like,
he likes Krispy
it was
Kreme.
it was a funny video. I don't think we need a t-shirt about it.
Yeah,
Krispy
they've done
Kreme
a million
is the
Krispy Kreme
best.
videos with him now, and I'm just like, we get it. He fucking likes Krispy Kreme.
How much is
Who
it?
doesn't?
He likes like the brown ones that suck with the brown sugar. What are they? I don't know what flavor
don't
that
know. I
is,
don't
but
Crispy
remember.
Billy. It's called Crispy
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, I just don't know who's gonna wear that outside.
yeah,
Oh shit! It's
Besides
only
Will-
$30.
Besides
I
Will
think.
Ospreay. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
think I might
I'd
get it.
wear
I mean,
I'd
that's
wear
every t-shirt's $30
Best
everywhere.
served
Yeah.
warm / cold. I don't care. Have a wonderful what? Have a wonderful time. Enjoy the tunes. Feel the vibes, and smile with every bite. Donuts are great.
You think Indeed? Do you think they have an
It's not-
Indeed listing for graphic designer?
Yeah, I think I could get involved in this.
All right, next match.
Next match is
Anarchy in the arena, right?
yes.
Anarchy.
I don't know if they announced the
Anarchy.
full teams yet, but
Yeah, but who do we think it's gonna be?
is it Team Swerve or Team Moxley?
Yeah, because Moxley. Well, do you think he'll have the Jacksons with him?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Right. So it'll be like Moxley, the Jacksons, and the whole match. I'm just gonna be saying,
And I
"What's
know
wrong, Mr.
Marina
Jackson?"
and Willow are fighting in it too, which is cool.
Yeah, we need more intergender wrestling. I feel like when we all got into wrestling again, like that was like a big thing, and it was growing and growing, and then
Yeah.
how dare they?
I don't know. I guess Team Swerve.
I'll go Team Swerve, yeah, because Moxley gets win after win with the title and stuff. Like they have to, the Death Riders, have to at least take a hit here.
Mhm.
You know, you would think.
I'll say Swerve,
Logic
too.
would tell you that. Swerve. Again,
And,
so
yeah.
Swerve beat the Dick Riders, and then what's wrong, Mr. Jackson's? All
Best
right.
song in the game.
And thank God that concludes Double or Nothing. That leaves us 5 minutes for movie talk.
It's movie talk.
Who wants to go first?
Jason.
Fuck no. Well, I just watched Minecraft movie.
Me and I did too.
Let's hear it. Let's hear.
It was all right, but the real movie I want to talk about is Novocaine, which with
Fuck
Jack
that
Quaid, and this movie.
How do we just gloss over?
knock
I didn't need
you
your
off-
rating.
It will knock your socks off. So Novocaine is about a guy who has some kind of genetic condition where he can't feel pain. Dude, this
Yeah, it's
movie's
like-
full
yeah.
of laughs. It was
Yeah.
not total dog shit. I swear.
Yeah. So it's like a fake kick-ass, right?
Yeah,
I'm just
movie
fucking
is
around.
Not
I
great.
watched.
It's just
I
like
watched.
very okay.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was fun. Minecraft movie was pretty good. I gotta be honest.
Momoa is a highlight of the Minecraft movie. His character.
Yeah, he's very funny. Garbage can. Is that what they call him?
Or, I don't know. John probably knows.
Yeah, what do they call him, John?
Garbage can.
That's
Yeah.
not. It's not. I don't think that
Is
was.
that what they call him? Garrett, garbage can, whatever.
No, it wasn't that.
The
It
garbage man Garrison. Garrett the garbage man Garrison.
was, okay. Yeah, he was great. I think his character was easily the most interesting character in the movie. Everyone else is just like,
Yeah.
Who
He was
cares?
funny as fuck. Well,
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Black's character is
him.
cool.
I
He's
love
he's
Jennifer
fine.
Coolidge. I want like just a side film of that romantic comedy.
What about our Flight of the Concords boy showing up there, huh?
Jermaine Clement, yeah.
Who is he?
The cast was fire.
Jermaine
He
Clement
was,
was the guy who runs the storage units. He
and he
runs the
also did,
storage units.
Okay.
and he also voiced one of the pig characters too, I believe.
Yeah, Chungus.
Mm.
Or no, Bruce.
Chungus, yeah, Bruce.
Bruce.
Okay. And did you watch the best version, you guys? Or did you watch like the fake one that
I
they
saw
put
it.
in
I
I
watched
theaters?
the
saw it
real
in
movie.
theaters.
I watched the real thing.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to watch the other one too, Chris,
I don't think so.
to really absorb.
I don't know,
You,
man.
you need to see the green from the green screen, like going over the top of their heads and people's
Yeah.
faces on fucking cement blockheads popping up because they weren't
I
taken
watched-
away.
Dude,
A
Working
Working
Man,
Man.
phenomenal film.
It was pretty bad, dude.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And
He
like
said
the
bu-
best way.
He said
In the
bullet
best way.
tooth.
What?
You remember that? He's like, it's
Oh, and he-
bullet tooth. It's like a Bluetooth gun. And he called it bullet tooth. That shit
That's
was
right.
sick.
That's right.
Fuck you, man. That movie's awesome. Michael
Forgot
Pena
about that part.
gives
No,
it
yeah, the
Oscar
movie-
worthy.
Michael Pena is in like 3 scenes, dude. He's in
Yeah,
the
he's,
scene
like,
that
crying about
establishes who
his
he
daughter.
is. He cries and drinks, and then he rejoices because
Yeah,
they're
and he
reunited.
killed it, man.
3 scenes.
So what do you? So you're saying, Jason, we should watch Novocaine? That's your take?
No,
I
see,
think-
John, get this. Jason Statham is just a working man, but when the boss's daughter goes missing, his ex-beret background comes into play, and he gets the daughter back. It's basically
I don't know,
taken
man.
by Jason Statham.
It made my dad fall asleep, so I think that's
Really, it is a
yeah.
long movie. To be fair,
Yeah.
it's like 2 hours.
Well, it was good. He had a long day, so
I bet, dude.
I watched
All
Tremors too.
All right,
Anyway,
bro. Yo,
guys,
fuck
it's your
you.
turn. I just burned the whole
Guys.
fucking time.
Hurry Up Tomorrow absolutely sucks. Go see it. It's the Weekend movie.
I'm gonna watch it.
Every time The Weeknd talked, delivered a line, the kids in the theater laughed at it. There's a whole scene where Jenna Ortega ties him to a bed and then plays songs from the album, and she explains why the songs are good,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
it sounds like something I would watch. I
Dude,
love
it's-
his show.
It's like basically a music video and then no plot. It's pretty fucking bad. But the movie I want to talk about is 1987's North Shore. And get this, he's a surfer from Arizona. And he goes to Hawaii on a trip, and he has to learn how to surf and win the big tournament. But he's a soul surfer.
Nice.
So
Oh,
it's pretty just sick montage,
wow.
fun 80s music, and some surfing.
There's a good skateboarding movie like from the 80s with Josh Brolin called like
Gleaming
Riding or
the
something.
Cube. Oh, I don't
It's pretty good. He just like skateboards the whole time. Anyway,
Sounds good. John,
that kind of vibe.
what's
John,
up,
what's your
dude?
thing?
So I watched a film I hadn't seen in probably well over a decade.
the Minecraft movie.
I thought he was gonna say it too.
Yeah, no, I wish I did watch the Minecraft movie again this week, keeping up
No, you
my
fuck-
record.
No, you fucking didn't.
Did you watch the new
Well,
version?
No, I
How
can't.
do you even find the CGI list
Twitter?
one?
There's ways.
All right, go ahead. What's this movie?
So Lords of Salem, because I wanted to get spooky, and I was just like, I watched that like over a decade ago, and that was
Rob Zombie.
yeah, and that was back when like who knows what I was doing a decade ago. You know what I mean? I was fucking loony brained. So I watched it again, and it's solid on the Meltzer scale, like 3 stars. It's like kind of like a mini Inland Empire in the sense that like the movie kind of haunts you too, and there's a lot of slice of life. It's like a slice of life horror movie because you're like staying in scenes too long, like a lot of conversations and stuff like that, and then like the scary music that like plays throughout that controls all the women in the town and stuff. And yeah, cinematography was fucking really cool and unique, and yeah, I liked it. I definitely like it, and I'd suggest any spooky heads out there go and check it out. It's not something you're gonna watch more than once unless you forget about it after 10, 12 years. But
Alright.
It's cool. So I would suggest you want to get spooky out there in the Invasion Angle world, check it out. Get a little bit scared. Get out of your
Yeah.
comfort zone.
And
And then you can follow that up with 1990 film Tremors with Kevin
Tremors is a
Bacon.
great film. Just not to I'm not talking about it, but this pod probably comes out Thursday or Friday. But Thursday we are guests on the New to Wrestling podcast with
Yes, we
Xavier
are.
Kelsey.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, it was a awesome
A grand old
experience.
time.
Yeah. We're happy we could find someone out there to take a chance on 3 sickos and actually want to interview us and watch a few of our episodes and not be perturbed by that and still want us on. So
we tried our best not to scare them.
yeah,
it
but it was an awesome crossover, and yeah, everyone check that episode out and check out all their other shit because unlike most wrestling podcasts out there, they have something that's unique. You know, she hasn't watched wrestling. You know, she came into it fresh, and then Xavier brought her into the world, and they're going through, you know,
They're going through
all the
Attitude Era
eras.
right now.
Yeah, they're not. So it's cool, and it's cool for people that want to go back and see reviews of the Attitude Era too. And yeah, so it's a cool pod, and
Yeah,
I'm happy to, and we definitely have to have them on ours and bring them into our universe at some point. So we'll definitely do that. And
New to Wrestling podcast, N2W podcast on Instagram.
The number 2.
Yes, number 2.
And I like them so much that I left full heel mode for them. That's how cool they are.
So,
yep.
We're not cool enough for that. We get full heel, John.
Yeah, you guys don't deserve anything but the fucking full heel Jonnie Radke. I'm a loose cannon. I'm fucking crazy. You're gonna leave comments? I'm gonna fucking roast you. I'm Jonnie Radke.
But I feel like one.
Invasion Angle.
Invasion Angle.
Bet you love that sweet ass podcast. I am John Cena and I approve this message. Boobies.